Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In my previous video, I have explained how you can manage the Ansible.cfg file for your different environment and how you can, uh, manage it. In this video, I'm going to teach you how you can use the Ansible ad hoc commands to run on the remote host. So Ansible allow administrators to execute on-demand tasks on the managed hosts. So we call these commands as ad hoc commands. So these ad hoc commands are the most basic operations that can be performed with Ansible. So like as you have seen, I have used the command like ping to test the connectivity of my servers. So you can use the command like here Ansible all. First let me check how many servers I have in this particular inventory file. I have 2 servers, and let me check the connectivity. So you have used the command like okay all minus m. If you are not passing this module name, and if you are doing like this, by default it will consider the module name is command, but I'm passing here module name is ping. So both of the server are able to connect. Yes, you can see. Let me try to read a file. So instead of using the ping module, I can use the module name is command, and the argument of this command is I would like to read the MOTD file from these servers. So it says server2.example.com, server1.example.com. There is nothing. Is it true? Let me go to root at server1.example.com and check it. cat/etc MOTD. Oh yes. Okay, so when I try to run the command, so you can see this is the way to run the ad hoc command on the server. So this is the way. So what the syntax of this particular command is, Ansible is a command, then you have to type your host pattern where I have mentioned all. Instead of using all, what you can do, you can also use server1.example.com, and you can do like this. So it will fetch the contents from this /etc MOTD file and display to you. So this is the command syntax. Ansible is a command. This is the host pattern. So all or the server1 is the host where you want to run this command. -m means the module name, which module you want to call. Here is a command module. So by default is a command module. So if I am not calling this module, I can call this one directly like this. It means I am calling the command module. So default is the command module. So this is the syntax. -a means the argument of this command. So argument of this command is this full system native command of your system. Okay, let me check. Do I have the HTTPD package installed in my system? So instead of using this cat, what I can do, I can use here yum list HTTPD. So let's see what this particular things is. Okay, it says it's a available package. It means it is not installed in your system. Remember, if you want to supply the another inventory file which is not exist in this location, so you can also use here -i, and you can supply that inventory file here as well. But my inventory file is also mentioned in my ansible.cfg. So this is the way which you can use the ad hoc commands. Now, for example, I would like to write something inside my MOTD. So how you will do that? So this is also we can do by using the command. So you can see the each ad hoc command is capable of performing a single operation. So remember that if you want to get the context of /etc motd as well as the yum package query, it is installed or not. So maybe yes, you can supply by using the semicolon while using the cat command and so on, but represented as a one single ad hoc commands. So if multiple operations are required on the manage host, then administrator need to execute a series of ad hoc commands. Remember that. For example, I would like to read the MOTD, then I need to fetch the package or maybe install the package, then start the service. So you have to run the multiple ad hoc commands, and this is the syntax as I mentioned to you. Okay, now here we have seen this is the particular method. Yes, all the good thing, but the thing is I want to write something inside my MOTD. When I try to get the information here, it is saying you don't have anything inside it. So how you can write something to this particular file by using the ad hoc command? So what you can do, we can try to write by using the command module. So it always the good if you can write here, otherwise by default the command. And then we can call the copy module. Sorry, this is the module name. So instead of the command, I need to use copy and the argument. So remember that copy is not the command, copy is the name of the module, and -a means the argument of this particular module. So here the argument is called content equal to, and then double quotes, and I would like to mention here welcome to Ansible /n for the new line. Then you have to put here destination is called /etc motd, this file. Okay, now here the strange thing is how I know that I need to write the content or I need to write the dest. So the good thing is, if you don't know, you can use the command ansible -doc -l. It will list all the modules which you have installed as a bundle with this Ansible. So it will list all those modules to you. So this is the beauty of this. So you can use here copy. So here we can check, yeah, this is the name of the module and this is the description of the module is copy files to the remote location. Right? Okay, let me get the help about this one. So what I can do, I can use here copy name of the module. So if you are not passing -l, if you directly passing your module name in the Ansible -doc, so what it will do, it will open a documentation of the copy, like a man page of the copy module. So here you can see, you have to note down one thing. This is the particular location from where the Ansible is calling this copy.py. As I mentioned to you earlier, all the modules in the Ansible are written in the Python. So you can see this is the Python file. And here, this is, if you are calling this module, there are two types of module. One is called mandatory and one is called optional. Those parameters are mandatory. While calling this particular copy module, they will be represented by equal to. So attribute is the optional, backup is the optional, checksum is the optional, content is the optional, decrypt is the optional, dest, you can see dest, dest mean destination files. This is the mandatory. So that's why I use the dest there. So all these are, you can see the information are optional. So whatever the parameter you want to call, you can set the source, destination, SLinux user, SLinux type, validation, and so on. And the good thing here, you can get the some examples here. So if you are calling this copy module, you can use like source file from this one to destination this one. Remember, this is the path of the control node, not of your remote host. This is the path of the remote host. So these are the documentation you can look. So here I am going to call two parameters. One is called dest, which is the mandatory, this one, and another is called content. Content means what things you want to write, so there will be content. Okay, so I'm calling like this. So Ansible server1.example.com -m, module name is copy, argument is content equal to this, and destination file is this. When I press enter, what do you think it will write there? Let's see. You can see, yeah, the server1.example.com is changed, right? And this is the information. Who changed it? The user is group, but I have ran this one by using the DevOps user, because DevOps user is the sudo privileges. Okay, let me fetch this particular file content again, and it will say this is the information is written there. Okay, if you want to see the magic, you can see, open your ansible.cfg and put here the command. Now if you try to write something like here ... and you will see the error, I believe. Yes, what the error is, destination, this is not writable for the DevOps user, right? You have the sudo privileges, but you are not escalate your privileges, because by default your ansible.cfg is saying you have to use just a DevOps permissions. So how we can do that? You can use here -b, I believe, or -b. So you can see, not from here, I think I need to open ansible.c. Here first you need to put here become true. So if you are not aware about how you can put that one, you can see here, you can use become true. Yeah, this is become user, this is the different, yes, this become. So you have to put this one true, so you have to use here -b, so it means become true. Okay, now then become user. Which user? Root, remember? Yes. Then become method. Which method? Sudo. And then this ask password. So what you have to put? The ask for privilege escalation password. So you have to put here false. Oops. Oh, minus is not the, okay, minus capital K, I can use it instead of this. Is asking the password, but I don't want to pass the password, so I have to use ask password ask become password minus capital K, ask for privilege escalation password, run this become does not imply. Okay, so minus capital K, yeah. So I have not supplied any password, just press enter. So this is the way. If you are not you don't want to pass these much things. So you can see by default these are the particular parameters. You can see -b is necessary to pass this one, and this is, if you are not using this one, by default user is root, and if you are not using this parameter, by default is sudo. So if you are going to remove these things, you can see, I believe it should work. Yeah, but this time there is no change. Let me put some changes here, some like 2 more dotted. Yes, right? So there are ways you can mention over the command to escalate your privileges, or you can mention inside your ansible.cfg file to be a more effective. Yes, and now if you want, you can try to read this file and you will see the content of this particular file. Yes, right? So this is the way which you can use to write your ad hoc command. So there are a couple of other ways which you can do to like query the information and so on. So let me do a one exercise for you. Here I am just creating a one file, folder name is called demo-add hoc. Go to this location. I need to copy the ansible.cfg file here, and then I need to modify this file. I don't want to use the file inventory file name is demo1. I am using the inventory. You can put any name here and that's okay, and create a inventory file and put the name here. So let me include the myself here. So myself means it's a local host. So if you want to check something from the local host, you can put the local host. So I have defined a one group name is called localhost, and one is called my intranet web servers, or you can put any intranet web server, and here I am using server 1.example.com. this could be, and let me define a one group which is going to combine both of the group. Let me put here everyone colon children, and here I need to put myself and this name both, right? Save. Let me query first. So Ansible all list hosts, so it should display, yeah, localhost and server1.example.com. Let me check the connectivity also. So I can use here ping, sorry, not the ping, Ansible all -m ping. So it should ping. Okay, sorry. So I need to view why is going to use the SSH, because I have not defined, and by default the behavior to use the localhost is also the SSH. So let me go to my inventory file and put here Ansible underscore connection equal to localhost. I think it should work. Oops. Localhost was not found by using this. So I think let me remove this one. It's not going to use for the ping command. Okay, let me check the server 1.example.com. Yeah, and SSH localhost, put here yes, and permission denied because the user is not set up here. So the user which I have used is different, and the different user is in my local system. So I need to, you know, set up that particular user and generate the key. So SSH dash copy dash ID to my same user at localhost also. Done. And now if I do here Ansible underscore user exam, yeah, see, server 1 and localhost, and backward compatibility. Okay, that's okay. It says warning false. Okay, so this is the way which I have so in this particular file you can see in my inventory file I have two server. One is my localhost and one is my server1.example.com, right? So if you try to get the ID, you can run the command on my myself -m command -a, and you can write the command name is called ID. So it will say what is the ID of your system. So you can see the ID of system is root because you are escalating your privileges. Okay, if you want to check, you can check the ID of server1.example.com. yeah, this is also the root. Let me try to install the package on the server 1. So what you can do, you can use the command here, command -a, and I can use here yum space install space httpd and -y. Remember that I'm not calling any Python module. I am calling the system native command in the command module of Ansible. So I am installing the httpd on server 1. And meanwhile I can, yeah, you can see it is installed. So let me open the another shell, root at server1.example.com, and I can check it here, rpm-qa q a dash last httpd, I think. Yeah, you can see httpd is installed on 31st of December, this date and this time, and this is the current date. So it's installed here. Let me remove. So what I can do here, I can put here remove. It's removed from this system, and now what we can do, we can check it here using the same command. It doesn't display anything to you. It means you are able to execute the ad hoc commands from your Ansible control node to the manage host, but it's quite difficult. Like if I want to install the httpd, I want to configure the index.html, then I would like to start the httpd service, then I would like to also open the firewall port. So we have to run, you know, multiple ad hoc commands one by one again and again. It's not a good idea. So for that there is a concept in Ansible is called Ansible playbooks, right? So we are going to use the playbooks in the next session. If you have any question regarding this particular topic, please comment on my video. I will reply to your question. If you don't have, see you in the next session. Thank you so much.